Hi beautiful, my name is Shane and today I have a brand new beauty product we're gonna be trying out together. Recently, I've really wanted to start getting into testing more beauty products in general, whether it's nail products or if it's makeup products. I just know there's a whole market out there of all different kinds of crazy and kind of ordinary beauty related products that I really want to test out. So today's review is a little bit on the simpler side. Simply, I ran out of nail polish and I had to pick some new ones up, so I ended up picking up from Onyx Professional, the Professional Remover Moisturizing Formula. This is not a new product out on the market, but it is a new product in my collection. So what I wanted to do was test this nail polish remover with you guys, see how well it actually removed, give you an honest opinion about the product. Now, I don't have my acrylics on anymore, but that is not a problem. I ended up running out to Sally's Beauty Supply and picking up these nail wheels. I got 10 nail wheels for I think about $5, but you can reuse them over and over and over, which is the beauty of these. So let us get started. I'm gonna go ahead and open up this pack here. Here are our nail wheels right out of the pack, so they're just individual ones. So we only need one for today's video. And I ended up choosing this China Glaze color. I have not worn this on my real nails yet, but this is in the color Sun Worshipper. But I figured it'd be a really good color to use for this kind of video. Really easy to see, a really nice bright color. I wanted to make sure that I'm testing this nail remover the right way and not just kind of cutting corners and not getting an accurate result. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and take our nail polish here. Actually just gonna roll it a little bit between my hands. And I'm gonna paint 3 of these fake nails. So for this first part of the video, I'm just going to go ahead and paint each of these nails with 2 coats. Once we have our first coat on, I'm gonna go ahead and let this air dry for a few minutes. If you've ever gotten your nails done, usually they'll let them dry for just a couple seconds after your first coat before they apply the second one. So I'm gonna cap this real quick so we don't dry out at all. I'm gonna go grab a top coat and I'll be right back for our second coat. Okay, we've had a few minutes to dry, so let me go ahead and apply our second coat. There is a fly in my kitchen right now and it's driving me nuts. We have our second coat on, so just like the first coat, I'm gonna give it just a minute to dry. For our top coat, I have this one from Forever 21 and it's actually pretty decent. I am obsessed with matte anything, so this is a matte coat. I did want to use a glossy for this, but I am not prepared for that. So we will just be using this matte top coat, which should be fine. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna allow these nails to dry for a full day. That way when we go into the nail polish remover, it won't be like we just painted them and they're not fully dry, so we don't get an accurate result. I wanna see if this stuff actually works, so I'm gonna give it plenty of time to dry. So I'll see you guys tomorrow when we put the nail polish to the test. And welcome back. It's the next day, so my polish on this nail wheel has had more than enough time to dry completely. I actually went ahead off camera and added a 3rd layer right on top of the top polish that I showed you guys us applying, and then I put another coat of nail polish on top of that. So we should have about 5 layers of nail polish on each of these nails. So today we are finally gonna put this nail polish remover to the test, see how well it works out. So I've put together 3 different tests for us to try. The regular way with just some cotton balls, one that involves a sponge, and then one that involves a little bit of cotton ball and a little bit of aluminum foil. So if you want to see how well this nail polish remover works and if I'm gonna keep buying it, then please keep watching. For method number 1, I just wanted to see how the nail polish remover worked without being a little too fancy. So we have some cotton balls here. All I'm gonna do is take one of these cotton balls, pour a little bit of the remover right into the cotton ball. Hold it down for a couple of seconds on the nail and then swipe. Okay, our first swipe down with just using the remover with a cotton pad, and I can see after even holding it for a couple of seconds, I'm having to go over it quite a bit. Again, we do have about 5 layers of nail polish, but this should be able to do the trick. So I'm soaking my cotton ball again a little bit, and I'm just going to put a little more pressure down on it. So you can see with our first nail here, I definitely still have some yellowy orange residue on the sides from the nail polish. So you definitely, I mean, I was putting quite a bit of pressure down. I'm actually gonna just go ahead and snap this off so that way I can reach the sides. But I'm definitely already seeing that I have to work with the polish a little bit. That time it came off a little bit easier. I'm wondering if it would come off easier with maybe, you know, different kinds of nails, fake nails, acrylics. I'm not really sure if it works differently for everything. But now taking it off of the nail thing, I'm able to apply a little more pressure, and it seems like it came off pretty well. So that test was a little bit funky, but we're gonna see in just a moment the other two methods. So that was method number 1. Method number 2, I was actually inspired by an actual product on the market. Now, nail polish remover typically comes in some sort of bottle. Actually, I saw this spray acetone. I'm very curious. If you want to try that one, or you want me to try it, please let me know in the comments, and I'll happily test that one out for you guys as well. But this method was inspired by those nail polish removers where they come in like a jar and they have a sponge inside. You stick your finger in, you swirl your finger around, and it should come out polish free. I kind of want to do like a quick and easy at-home DIY using that method. So for this method, what you're gonna need is some sort of little glass jar. I would use glass. I definitely wouldn't use like a reusable container for any sort of food. Then I'm just gonna use like a regular kitchen sponge. These are really, really inexpensive. I think I got like a pack of 5 for maybe $2. So even the dollar store sells these. So I know you can get your hands on them for really cheap. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go ahead and take a little bit of this acetone, or the nail polish remover, I apologize, and pour it right on the sponge. So we soak the sponge before even putting it in. Once the sponge has absorbed a little bit of the liquid, I'm gonna put it right into this glass container here. And then pour a little bit more of the nail polish remover right into the container. Then I'm gonna go ahead and take my nail here and just swirl it against the sponge. Basically, I want the entire surface of our nail touching the sponge at all times. Last but not least, we have method number 3. Method number 3 is actually a really, really, really good method, especially if you have like nail glitter. Like you know that nail polish that just is ridiculous to get off. That nail polish. This is really, really good if you have some stubborn nail polish that doesn't want to come off. So what you're gonna do is start just the way that we started with method 1. So I'm gonna go ahead and take some more cotton balls here, soak a little bit of acetone into it, and then I'm gonna place the cotton ball right on top of our nail. Then taking a little piece, what the heck was that? A little piece of aluminum foil, I'm gonna wrap it around my nail, and I'm gonna leave it on for about 3 to 5 minutes. Because we're not dealing with any glitter, I'm probably gonna leave it on closer to the 3-minute mark, but let's see how well this works. So method number 2, I mean, I definitely would play around with, you know, like containers that you find at home, or if you go to a dollar store. I don't think this one was perfect, nor was a sponge. I really wanted it to wrap around so that way when, you know, hypothetically you would put your finger right in, if you just put it in the middle, it would be surrounded by sponge. But I'm still going to see if this method would work with just using this acetone. So taking our second nail piece here, I think I'm just going to take it right off like we did the first one, and I'll just put it on the back of my finger to simulate an actual fingernail, and I'll just go ahead and put it right in and rub it up against the sponge and see if this is any better. So it's just a couple of seconds. Oh, actually not bad. Same thing we found with the first time. There's a little bit of polish left over on the sides, but that right there is user error. That's not the nail polish. Of course, you're gonna have to kind of play with this, play with it a little bit. It's not attached to my finger, which makes it a little difficult to actually move around. Of course, if we were using an actual, you know, acrylic or a tip on my natural nail, it'd be a little bit easier to maneuver, but I must say, that cleaned it up really nicely. So I think we had a little bit of better luck maybe with this method, but this nail polish remover works pretty well. But we have one more test to put it to. Method number 3 is actually a really good method, especially if you have like nail glitter, like you know that nail polish that just is ridiculous to get off. That nail polish. This is really good if you have some stubborn nail polish that doesn't want to come off. So what you're gonna do is start just the way that we started with method 1. So I'm gonna go ahead and take some more cotton balls here, soak a little bit of acetone into it, and then I'm gonna place the cotton ball right on top of our nail. Then taking a little piece, what the heck was that? A little piece of aluminum foil, I'm gonna wrap it around my nail. And I'm gonna leave it on for about 3 to 5 minutes. Because we're not dealing with any glitter, I'm probably gonna leave it on closer to the 3-minute mark. At least 3 minutes has passed since we wrapped up our tin foil here. So let's go ahead and unwrap it. Oh, it's kind of like, it's sticking to the nail? I used a cotton pad, so I'm curious if maybe it would work a little bit better with you know, paper towel or something, maybe something a little less fibery. But I must say, with just a little bit of nail polish, I'm not having to go back and dunk in my cotton ball at all. I'm just able to use whatever's left on the cotton pad to remove all of the nail polish. So I definitely wouldn't use this method if you know, I just had regular nail polish on. I would use it again if I had really stubborn glitter or like a lot of nail polish layers, or if I was just really short on time and I had to still use my hands. I could wrap each, hypothetically, I could wrap each finger up in a cotton ball in aluminum foil and still get some stuff done. So my final thoughts about this nail polish remover is that it works, but I don't think it's as professional as they're trying to make it sound. I had been to a nail salon for many years. I've seen many different technicians do nails with their professional removers, and it is so quick. Like, they barely have to touch the nail with a little cotton pad, a little bit of their nail polish remover, and your polish is gone. So I definitely wouldn't say, you know, this is something that you're gonna find in the salon, but I think it's a really good at-home nail polish remover. So that is the 3 of the nails. I have a ton of them, so if you guys wanna see, you know, nail polish swatches, let me know. And seriously, if you guys have any like beauty products, whether again, if it's nail, if it's, you know, regular makeup, if it's a tool, if it's a product, let me know, because I really wanna venture out more and just discover new products that are just waiting for us. So please go ahead and throw a big thumbs up on my video. It definitely helps me out, and it lets me know right away that you like videos like this. And if you don't want to miss any new videos, go ahead and hit the subscribe button you're gonna see on the screen, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye!